Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series is next.
A name for himself. Another one of the strong arm, big arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2026 Colorado Rockies.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's coming off a multi-home run game. And when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Antonio Senzatella will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong arm, big arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So here's how the Colorado fielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able.
Batting third, center fielder, number 21.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Coles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on it. Now at the plate, number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Striding in, number 21, and they're runners at the corners now.
21.
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want.
At the plate, number 21 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the fountain and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his third homer of the game. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Game 2 of this year's NLCS starts right now. Arlene Garcia will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Batting third, center fielder, number 21.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. In now, number 21. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 7-4.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 21. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Johnson, the former Philly, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. It's off the rocks and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP.
Number 21 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on ShowTrack, we see it.
Into the box now. Number 21. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. In the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. It's Game 3 of the NLCS, and it's next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is
Batting third, center fielder, number 21.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series.
Striding in once again, number 21. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Now to the plate, number 21. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but...
Digging in now, number 21. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now. Number 21 is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I would find a sweet spot right there. Oh, that had to be good.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game. From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Game 4 of the National League Championship Series is next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Standing in, number 21, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
21.
First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here.
So digging in now, number 21. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the. Digging in the switch hitter, number 21. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping into the box, number 21. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. Atlanta now trails. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into public address.
Batting third, center fielder, number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Ready to take his hacks again, number 21, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment.
Digging in once again, number 21. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Stepping in, number 21. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh and 1, here it comes. Out into right center, well hit.
Go hard, just go hard.
Polanco rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park
Digging in to try it again, number 21. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show.
In now for Colorado, number 21. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Here comes the first pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Time of the ball game.
Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Colorado Rockies. It's the Fall Classic, Game 1 of the World Series. Next. Antonio Senzatella gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Colorado Rockies.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to...
Batting third, center fielder, number 21.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Baladares is there for it. And that's the third out. Down at the plate, number 21. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
21.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, number 21.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ready once again, number 21. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Tapia racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about. No-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Colorado win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Antonio Senzatella earns the victory on the mound. Jeff Hoffman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2026 Colorado Rockies.
Coming to the plate now, number 21. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
21.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Now at the plate, number 21, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 21. And they're runners at the corners now. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third.
And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that.
Stepping in, number 21. And it has been only the single to complete a cycle. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Oh, and he bunches it.
The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Coming to the plate now, number 21. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First delivery to him on the way. On a rope to the second baseman.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
11-5, the final tally in this one. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Boston Red Sox. A pivotal Game 3 of the World Series is next.
Batting third, center fielder, number 21.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Tapia racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, number 21. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Tapia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding into the box, number 21. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the series, and the lead is now 7-2. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah. Digging in, number 21, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this. Ready for another shot now. Number 21. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher.
Play ball.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2026 Boston Red Sox.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves.
Batting third, center fielder, number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1. There he goes. Popped him up. Anderson over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping into the box, number 21. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, number 21. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right. Montoya racing back to the track. He's there, but oh, he missed it. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. So problems out there in left. Ready for another chance. Number 21 batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And now batting, number 21. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Number 21.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the play, one away.
back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.